attention. A lot of us took off our nails. A lot of us realized how unhealthy they were. We all talked about it, all the ladies, we were all talking about it. This is a way to get that nourishment back into our cuticles and to address maybe those brittle nails that we're all dealing with now. And thank you to the guys for making this into a 4-pack, because we're needing all of that and then some. This is the Pure Goat Milk Cuticle Cream. $32.95 is for all 4. This contains, of course, that goat milk, rich in vitamins, but it is sulfate, paraben, petroleum, and phosphate free. We love that clean beauty that comes along with this. It is rich and creamy. It is gonna give us the moisture that our hands are desperately asking for. So, gentlemen, Josh and Brent, I know you're still hanging out with me on Skype. We needed this in a 4-pack because literally every single one of us, all of the hosts, have had multiple discussions about how our hands and our nails and our cuticles are doing now different than any other time.
That's right. Well, one, we're washing our hands so much, right? So you're drying out all of the skin in your body. And for those people who don't really realize what the cuticle is that thin layer of skin right at the base of your nail, that really thin layer of skin. And what that cuticle is meant to do is it protects the nail as it is growing out from the base of your finger. And it's really, really important because just like we talked about with the shampoo and the conditioner, you can never have healthy hair if you don't first have a healthy scalp. The same way with your nail. You can't have a healthy nail if you don't have a healthy cuticle. And so much of us, whether we're washing our hands and that's drying out our cuticle, or whether you're using nail polish and nail polish remover that dries out the cuticle, you really do need to moisturize the cuticle. And that's why this 4-pack is so great. Each one comes in this very convenient tub, which you can very discreetly have like on your bedside, or you can have it sitting by your chair, while you're watching HSN, and then just get in the habit during the day to just pick it up, and while you're watching your favorite show, just mindlessly do this. Just massage it into the base of your fingernails, or even on your toenails as well, because you want healthy toenails as well. And it's just like this very gentle thing. It's not like you're having to add a separate step to your routine. You're just doing it while otherwise you would just be sitting there. And it's going to make your cuticle so much healthier.
And it really is, just like we say, the healthier scalp determines the healthier hair, the health of your cuticle determines the health of your nail. And you wanna just keep it moisturized. That's the big difference. And your cuticle skin cells, just like skin cells everywhere else on your body, and we've told you how the goat milk is so amazing for moisturizing and hydrating. It does the same thing for your cuticle.
And here you're getting a 4-pack of the pure, completely fragrance-free. And I want people to realize, don't just think that this is something that women need to do. Everybody should nourish those skin cells of the cuticle, because, and women obviously know about cuticles because a lot of women go to get a manicure and whatnot. But men, if you have ever gotten a hangnail, when those little pieces of skin around the nail get inflamed and it's so painful, the reason you get hangnail is because your cuticle has dried out and split. And so what you want to do is always keep that cuticle moisturized. So if you're someone who's prone to getting hangnails, and they can be really debilitating, in just a minute a day, you can completely do every single cuticle on your hands and your feet in just a minute.
And yeah, and that's the key. I love what Brent said earlier. Keep one on the table next to your chair, so when you're watching TV or whatever you're doing in the evening, you can just remember to do that. And keep one in your nightstand. So if you've got a second right before you go to bed, give yourself a little finger massage.
Yeah, and I always love to do cuticle cam, because if you get a close-up of my fingers, I was a physician. I have been washing my hands for the last 20 years, and now doing all the farm chores and doing the garden work. Look, I have never had a manicure, ever. And just look at the health of my nail. That's because I have always known, even before we started making the cuticle cream, that taking care of the cuticle and moisturizing the cuticle was super important. And look how healthy my nails are, and even after all I've put them through all these years.
And really, it's right now, again, so important, because even worse, I think, than washing your hands so often as we're doing right now, that as far as drying out, is that hand sanitizer on your cuticles.
It really does dries it out.
Yeah, and that's how it works. We're not saying don't use it, because
yeah, you gotta use it.
You gotta use it. But the way hand sanitizers work is because they dry out the viruses on your hand. And when it's drying that out, it's drying your skin out, and it's especially drying your cuticles out.
So we had two things that were said on Facebook right now. By the way, we're on Facebook Live. One is, are all the Beekman products still on free shipping and handling? Yes, girl, they are still free shipping and handling. Take advantage. And the second one was they were talking about how, and this goes back to what I was saying all of us hosts were talking about, is that we can't get in maybe to do the manicures that we would normally do. And I personally, I was shocked at how brittle and unhealthy my own personal nails were when it got down to the nitty gritty, and I just was at my own disposal. Having this would have been like such a game changer if I just kind of implemented it, like you guys were saying, you know, just as you're watching TV or just, you know, zoning out on your phone if, you know, you're watching TikTok, I don't know, you're doing something, but, you know, just something to kind of make into your routine, and you will see such a difference, not just only in your cuticles, but like you were saying, then into your nails, because it's all connected in doing this. And you're getting 4 of them today. You're getting all 4 of these, whether you want to, you know, guys are going to be using it, girls are going to be using it, everybody in the house, stick it everywhere by the nightstand, by the TV, wherever, you know, you spend your time, your crafting room, whatever it is. $32.95 on this is what you're getting. And I've just been doing it the whole time the boys have been talking. I've been doing my own my own nails.
That's right.
I know.
And even important, like if you're someone like you who uses acrylic nails or some sort of gel, it's still important, even when you've got those false nails on, to continue to nourish the cuticle. Because again, we're talking about protecting the nail as it grows out. And if you don't have a healthy cuticle, you can never hope to have a healthy nail.
That's the thing, and you're right. If you have the gels or you have, you know, anything on, you might think, oh well, that's covering my cuticle, or it's, you know, over top of it. It's not, because it's growing. So right at the base of that is where you need to rub in the cuticle.
Massage it in.
I'm telling you, Josh and Brent have really thought about everything. We've had everything from soap to lotions. We have had eye serums. We've had everything. We've talked about the cuticle cream. 711708 is the item number for that. But we're not going to stop there. Now let's talk about my